Duff McDonald, The Golden Passport, Harvard Business School, The Limits of Capitalism, and the Moral Failure of the MBA Elite. In The Golden Passport, Duff McDonald takes a critical look at the history, influence, and evolution of the Harvard Business School, HBS. He scrutinizes HBS's role in shaping modern capitalism, its adoption of scientific management principles, and its case method approach to teaching. We learn about HBS's early focus on business management as a professional practice and the school's moral purpose, under the leadership of its second dean, Wallace Donham. The summary further delves into how HBS moved away from that moral purpose, and how it continues to contribute to the dysfunctional aspects of capitalism.
Science and efficiency in business education. The founding concept of Harvard Business School was to teach business management as a science-based profession. The first dean, Edwin Gay, recruited Frederick Taylor, the father of scientific management, to develop a scientific curriculum. Taylor conducted time and motion studies to determine maximum worker productivity, which resulted in the implementation of the Taylor system at the Bethlehem Steel Company. However, his methods were unverifiable and focused on efficiency, which overlooked other important aspects of business activity. The use of the case method is Harvard Business School's signature contribution to the field of business education. Case studies, more than just learning what happened. Harvard Business School's, HBS, case method goes beyond teaching what happened, it teaches how to handle issues. While some criticize the method for being less rigorous, HBS finds value in its approach. The case studies are big business for HBS, as most business schools use them. However, HBS acknowledges the risk of companies altering or blocking coverage, leading to an overemphasis on manager successes. Despite this, the case method remains a valuable tool for students to learn from real-life business situations. Harvard's moral purpose. Wallace Donham, Harvard Business School's second dean, emphasized the moral purpose of businesses, aligning with the school's scientific approach to management. He aimed to create graduates who were generalists equipped with administration skills to run any organization, including government. Under his leadership, HBS's curriculum shifted from industry-specific to business function-focused while also introducing executive education programs, alumni organizations, and government administration courses. When HBS addresses inequality, it is within the belief that businesses can solve it themselves. Donham's legacy still thrives in Harvard's teachings today. GSIA and HBS, shaping business education. The Graduate School of Industrial Administration, GSIA, and the Harvard Business School, HBS, took different approaches to business education. GSIA specialized in management and engineering, treating management as a quasi-mathematical science, while HBS focused more on case studies. However, the Ford Foundation sought to improve business education by supporting quantitative problem solving, and gave HBS $5.2 million in funding to expand its doctorate program. This helped HBS incorporate more instruction in mathematics and statistics into its curriculum, which had previously surprised its administrators. The foundation also desired an increase in the number of business school instructors with doctorate degrees. The funding stopped, and HBS returned to its traditional teaching methods. The management consulting industry became closely tied to the business school complex, primarily HBS. The business elite in the U.S. retreated from their social and cultural prominence, with the foundation seeking to bring a more scientific and behavioral approach to business education. McNamara's misguided beliefs. McNamara, a Harvard Business School graduate, made significant contributions to the U.S.'s success in World War II by improving the efficiency of B-29 bombers. Later, he played a key role in Ford Motor Company's resurgence through strict financial management. However, his belief in numerical abstractions of reality overlooked immeasurable factors, such as morale and courage, leading to failure in the Vietnam War. McNamara's system relied on falsified data and ignored the complexities of the conflict. The belief that quantitative data can replace reality proved to be simplistic and unsuccessful. Leadership versus management. The Harvard Business School faced criticism for their leadership instruction in the late 1970s. Professor Abraham Zalesnik's article, Managers and Leaders, Are They Different?, sparked debate, stating that leadership development overemphasized managerial competence and undervalued visionary leadership. Also, in 1971, longtime HBS faculty member J. Sterling Livingston published The Myth of the Well-Educated Manager, arguing that formal education cannot predict a person's managerial effectiveness. Both articles highlighted the need to prioritize leadership qualities over management skills. Even after accounting scandals in 2001, HBS stressed the importance of ethical leadership. Shareholder capitalism and its impact on corporate America. Economist Milton Friedman advocated for the concept of shareholder capitalism, which focused on serving the interests of shareholders above all else. This approach led to a surge in hostile takeovers of public companies in the 1980s, with shareholders seen as better corporate custodians than managers. Michael Jensen, one of Friedman's graduate students, emphasized the need for the public to hold managers accountable for their actions, and criticized the idea that CEOs should focus on anything other than stock prices. HBS eventually adopted the views of Friedman and Jensen and has since maintained the belief that corporations' primary duty is to keep their stock prices high. Strategy formulation and implementation. Michael Porter's Competitive Advantage introduced the value chain, a method to analyze a firm's activities and interactions. As an HBS professor, he aimed to produce research for economics departments and MBA students. The Harvard Business School split its business policy course into formulation and implementation, with Porter teaching the former. However, HBS showed greater interest in conjuring strategy than executing it, and Porter's critics debate his conflation of cost management with corporate strategy. Although Porter's business consulting firm, Monitor Group, initially succeeded, it sought bankruptcy protection during the 2008 global recession before its sale to Deloitte in 2012. Despite this, Porter's strategy formulation system remains a part of HBS's curriculum. HBS graduates, mixed results. Henry Mintzberg and Joseph Lampel, professors of management at McGill University, found that 10 of 19 Harvard Business School, HBS, graduates who became CEOs of large companies failed, including Enron's Jeff Skilling. The book, Inside the Harvard Business School, features all 19 graduates. 3 HBS graduates held top jobs in the U.S. government leading up to the 2008 financial crisis. However, the Harvard Business School has failed to provide clarity on business and its role in society.
Throughout its history, Harvard Business School has played a significant role in shaping the business world. It has trained many of the most powerful and influential CEOs, consultants, and political figures. However, in doing so, it has also contributed to several systemic issues and moral failures within capitalism, most notably through its unwavering focus on profit maximization. Ultimately, the Golden Passport raises important questions about the school's responsibility in providing moral and ethical guidance to its students and serving society by developing better business practices. To fulfill its promise of creating enlightened business leaders, HBS should re-examine its core principles and foster a more balanced view of the role of business in the world.